So hello fellow coin collectors, how you going? This is Glenn back with another video, and today I have some coins from Austria. Aren't they beautiful? Yes they are, they're very beautiful. So let's just go through the actual coins that I have. So during this time period between 1754 shall I say, and 1857, the currency was the Austrian-Hungarian gulden. It was divided into 60 Kreutzer, and each Kreutzer equals 8 heller. So in later denominations, they actually had a quarter Kreutzer, or 1 pfennig, and they actually didn't introduce a 1/8 heller, which would have been 1/8 Kreutzer, which would have been 1 heller. Sorry, getting a bit confused. And that's because over time these coinages were actually reduced in size. Now the silver content at the time was actually pretty much consistent, so inflation was not the cause. It's just that they wanted to probably save on the metals, reduce the value. These actually never had intrinsic metal value in the first place, so reducing the value actually wouldn't have really upset the population. Or maybe it would have, because they're pretty much worthless. So the 1 Kreutzer was issued in silver as well, 0.7 grams, up until 1762. And it circulated along with this coin, which is 10 grams and 25 millimeters, probably for a long period afterwards. So, yeah, and the higher denominations are pretty much the same. So, later on, this small silver coin was actually the 3 Kreutzer. So this one is a 1 Kreutzer, Ein is 1, P is the Prague mint mark, which is in the Czech Republic. And this coin doesn't actually have a mintage. It's made of copper, and it actually is a nice coin. It's very thick. And if I show you the 2 Kreutzer, issued in 1851, it's pretty much the same. They're both about 10 grams and the same thickness. So the copper coinage and the bronze coinage is actually reduced by half. So that is nice. You can get variations in style and design because they didn't have computer technology to actually improve the engraving back then. So now they actually use computers to do all the engraving, but back then it would have been done by hand still. And I don't have any mints. The Kromicum had a mintage of 27 million. The Prague, we don't know what the mintage was. So these are about $10 to $20 if you want to buy one. Obviously in this condition, that's about what I brought it for. If you want to go lower grade, then you get price goes lower, and then uncirculated, probably looking for hundreds of dollars. Then I have the 1816 coin. So this is the A mint mark, which is Austria. So let's have a look at a better coin. So that is this one, Ein Kreutzer. So obviously these all had German at the time. Oh, I forgot to say the other side of this one. God, silly me. So this is a coin from Maria Theresa. So here's M. Theresa, the Gratia, Hungary, Regina, Germania, Hungary. That's a B for Bavaria. And Archduke of Austria. So that side is actually in Latin, as you can see. It's a bit warm, but it has a nice patina on it. Quite good. So this coin is pretty much the same. They removed the effigy. Oh, as you can see, the rotation is actually coin rotation. Metal rotation, not coin rotation. österreichisch, so Austria. Scheidemünz. That Scheidemünz just means it doesn't have its full value in copper. It's just a fiat currency like we have now. So current coins that we use now don't have their actual value in the metal in them. So a 20-cent coin probably has probably about between 5 and 10 cents of metal, and $2 coin probably has about 20 cents of metal, or probably 10 cents actually. And that is a fiat currency. Doesn't have pretty much a lot of intrinsic value. And this is a 1-year issue, 1816, obviously issued at the various mints. The B mint mark actually had a mintage of 54.5 million. So this one is the Austrian, the Vienna mint. So I would say this one actually had a high mintage, because these A mint marks are actually quite common. Then we have the last one, Kreutzer, 1851. So between 1816 and 1815 actually didn't issue any at all. Whether they actually issued 1816 frozen dates, not too sure. And this is also a 1-year issue. You can probably buy this one like $10 in this grade. And it's about 5 grams, so half the amount of the original one. And the B mint mark actually had 100 million coins, so I would say this one, because is it the Vienna? Yeah, Vienna mint mark, would probably have a similar mintage. So if you get a 20-cent coin, 2006, even in uncirculated grade, you're going to be waiting hundreds of years for it to really go up in value. In circulated grade, pretty much really only worth 20 cents, not worth keeping, unless you want to keep it for 100 years, or whenever they actually take those coins out of circulation. And then we have the 2 Kreutzer. So the 2 Kreutzer was about 10 grams, so it's actually double the value of that one. Unlike these 3 and 6, which are actually not double their value, 25.9 millimeters around. And this one's the G mint mark, so we don't have any mintages for that, but for the B is 22 million. But G would have been one of the outlier mints, so the mint mark mintages would have actually been a lot lower. And then all these styles are pretty much the same. As you can see, coat of arms, österreichisch-ungarisches. And this one you'll probably be paying, in this grade, probably between $5 and $10. G mint marks, probably about $10, I'd say. If you want higher grade, like grades that we have there, probably looking about $10 to $20, or even $30. And here we get to the more expensive coin. So the 3 Kreutzer. This one was first issued in 1799. Before that and afterwards, it was actually a silver coin, and the silver content was pretty much consistent, but the bronze content actually varied a lot. So at first it was 17 grams, then it went to 8.75, and then back to 15.56. So they were not really concerned about the weight of the actual coin and how much copper it actually contained. But this one's in probably very fine condition. If you use the Sheldon system, it would have been a high grade. And you're probably thinking of probably $15 to $30 for this coin, depending on who you actually buy it from. So if we turn it on the other side, whoops, we have Francis II, the Kreutzer, by grace of God, always Augustus, so Roman Imperia Sempre Augustus, Germania, Hungary, Bohemia, Rex, Archduke Austria. And that's pretty much what that says there. And this is the S mint mark. The S mint mark was Schmolnitz. And this is actually quite a nice coin. You can actually get them from Carlsberg, Kremnica, Vienna, Tyrol, and also some Hungarian mints as well. And this is pretty much a token coinage, or fiat coinage, so I'll say not a token, fiat coinage. So because it's 1800s, it was during the Napoleonic War, and no one would say they actually would have be short on silver because they had to pay for their war with the French. And pretty much after the war, they went back to issuing some silver coinage, except for the one Kreutzer that actually was never issued in silver again. And the 3 Kreutzer was reissued in copper in 1851, pretty much at 16 grams, and the same size. So they actually wanted to remove that from circulation. And this coin here is the only copper coin in 6 Kreutzer, issued between 1800 and 1803. Obviously, they were having a shortage of silver, so they made this one a large bronze coin. It's only 13.2 grams and 33 millimeters, but it's actually a bit of an expensive coin. So in this grade, you'll probably be looking at $20. In higher grade, obviously a higher value. And this one is the B mint mark, and we do have a mintage of this. This is a mintage of 225,017,000. So for that time period, 225 million is actually quite a lot of coins. And these should actually be a lot more common than what they are, but I would say a lot of them were actually turned in for the silver coin when they actually started minting them after the Napoleonic Wars. But they actually didn't issue a 6 Kreutzer up until 1848. They would have actually had to have gone to the 5 Kreutzer. And as you can see, the description is pretty much the same as the other coin. The 3 Kreutzer, and it's actually in very, very fine grade. Probably low, very fine, not high. And it's a coin that I actually like. Now, I want to get the 15 and 30, so if you've got that, please send it to me, because you don't really need it. Anyway, nah, just joking. That's what I like to do. I like to joke. At the moment, I am being very, very well, what other people being normal, but generally I don't speak like this. I like to joke around. And as you can see, it has a planchet floor or flan floor. So has impurities in there, which is pretty common for old coins, because they oxidize and impurities can actually be shown quite a lot. That's why you don't really see them on modern coins. Have a look at the reading on that. That is just beautiful. That is a work of art in itself. And that coin is one of the reasons why I collect it. Anyway, so I hope you like my Austrian coin collection. These are only some of the coins. Hopefully I can get older ones. And if you're interested in Austrian coins, I'll leave a link down below to eBay, so you can check them out. But they're actually quite a nice coinage to actually get. And they're a good part of history of poverty. Thank you very much, and have an awesome coin collecting time, people. Okay, bye bye.